Let's continue playing the way, episode 4. When we last left off, Blood Lyn had captured Kloe and had ambushed us. It's a ambush. Okay, it's a trap, but wonderful. And Slade. That's, well, Rhue certainly didn't expect, but we did. So, Slade has a few new abilities this time. He can basically adjust his aura and gain additional abilities. Loner is very useful against certain opponents, but I'm trying to think. I don't think it'll be useful here. Civil Servant gives obviously the X-Life Exchange and HP transfer. He can kill himself with HP transfer. But in the meantime, we might as well just attack the Blood Lyn for the moment. Alright, next job, draw, attack, and that should give Rhue a Hurricane cut next turn. Which he kind of needs, if I'm honest. Go Light Mass Mend. One down. Oh, and 2 prone opponents. Okay. So I can probably show off a few abilities now. We've already seen all of Red Zero's abilities. Let's go absorb. Right. So if we switch to Civil Servant. Civil Servant? Could Hurricane Cut again, actually, just because I'm fairly certain they're about to. So he now learns HP Transfer and X-Life Exchange, both of which reasonably useful. He then can also gain Civil Savior, which gives him Panacea and Revive. Next combat we'll take him down the other route and show you that, because I think he gets something else from his Loner route as well. Prone again. And Civil Savior. Now, there's another character we get a bit later who fights in a similar manner to this. But now we have Panacea, Revive, HP Transfer, X-Life Exchange, and he now becomes a dedicated party healer. Even if Panacea is way too expensive for that purpose. Still, enemies are defeated. But it's nice that we get options like that. And Red Shine is gained a level. What are you doing down here, Slade? Rhue, you should know the match against Hadar, the guided rep, has been cancelled. He isn't feeling too well. I bet. So he's already forfeited the match. Thanks for that bit of information. Is that the only reason you're down here? The only reason I'm down here is because it sounded like there was trouble. The Blood Lyn are a threat to the Council, so I will proceed to investigate this matter. Yeah, right. Alexis sort of seems hostile towards Slade. I wonder why. Well picked up on Rhue. I'm concerned about their presence here as well, and I think they've got Kloe. She's somebody I like to torment, I think actually should be a fourth answer to this, but she's a friend. Let's go help her. Maybe she knows what these Blood Lyn are doing here. Will you be joining us, Slade? I usually prefer to work alone, but I can't have you messing things up, so yes. Fine. And here we find a Heartstone and another Lynrock. So, down we go. We'll quickly turn the... we'll keep going for the moment. So we'll fight you to show off Slade's other abilities. In the meantime, absorb. And attack. And we can now switch to Loner. And I quite like this little effect because they are very related to the aspects of the character in the story. Slade does have both sides of both directions to go in, both in character development later and everything else. Self-righteousness gives him resurrection and cruel and unusual. Cruel and unusual is a good little attack. Now the regular Blood Lyn's okay with that. So switch to self-righteous. The only downside, of course, is that we've wasted 2 turns plus all the X-Life to get to there, but Cruel and unusual. Heavy one-hit attack. 50% chance to make helpless. Revives user even if defeated, even if aura is later shifted. So... But also, Rejuvenate 2 is an awesome ability. Right, Blood Lyn's on fire. I don't know why we're attacking him and not the one that's actually attacking us back, but... Alright, one more for Cruel and unusual. We should get there. Long slash, Alexis takes damage. Defend. Yeah, I just want to make sure of this. Cruel and unusual. Ah, dang it. Alright, Hurricane Cut. That's for surviving. He's still turn prone. Well, either way, victory is ours. 10 more CTP, and we've absorbed a Linrock and a Heartstone. Now we must absorb another Linrock, and probably another Heartstone actually, because there's not much point in having Soulstones at all by this stage. Still. Turn the battles off. And we've learned Light Mass Mend. We'll see what that is there. Heartstone. We need every one of those absorbed. Now note the arrangement of switches. Switch of some kind. Leave it alone. You have no business touching it. Let's throw the switch. Leave it alone. The old slate spoiling our fun. Still, absorb the Soulstone. And we've gained two more plunge, so we now have a plunge stat of 13. And absorbed another Heartstone, and fighting here should absorb us yet another Soulstone. And Red Shine is now up to level 3. So we've now got full-blooded, half-focus, poise, will, defense, prevention, which isn't a bad thing to have really. And I suppose we might as well continue developing that for all the good it's going to do us. So, more Blood Lyn, then you can shake a stick at. And certainly more than we actually need for all of our absorption needs. Right. Up, down, up, down. And in here, another Heartstone. Now, there's a few secret items in the next couple of areas, but I believe I know where they are. First off, Strikite. Now, absorbing this actually allows us to have a plunge ability on every single slot, so we will always draw a plunge ability, which I suppose has its uses. And it may have changed slightly, but I think it's only to add more regulars and possibly a veteran now. Right, so let's head up here first. Yeah, 2 regulars and a normal. And we now have lots and lots of hit points. 2 regulars and a young, I meant, not 2 regulars and a normal, but... Alright, so draw, attack, attack. See, they are tough, but not tough enough. We have moderate mend on Rhue. Yep. Yeah, pretty much finished. Headshot Slade stunning him. 1 down. Draw, and then I can go another one next turn. Headshot. Yeah, I'm trying to think why I was on the other side, but we now got Light Mass Mend, so... Which is useful. Next Mend Stone gives us Moderate Mend, which is obviously much better, even if it does cost a lot more. Especially as we end up drawing an increasing amount of X life towards the end. I'm going to dodge you for the moment, because we can go here, get a Cross Stone. And also, if you go along here, you can get this chest, which gives you a piece of strikite, allowing us to link two new, well, a level 2 ability. Now, as you can see, that guy there is the boss, but we'll get to him a little later. In the meantime, turn the battles back off. Oh. Well, that's not very nice. Then we go battles off. One down. We spent a lot of the time. In caves, considering this is well, this is technically Strana. Strikite. And how many underground cave complexes can there possibly be under a city? Probably loads, I know, but CCP. And if we head up here, I think I'm doing this for one item from what I remember. Let's dodge you for the moment because I can. Oh no, 2. A Lil Rock and a Drop Stone. So, critical strength and Drop Stone. So let's fight you off. More CCP, more aura points, more win. And yeah, the next time we get into a plunge battle, we are just so much stronger than even we were last time. It's silly, really. Right. Let's go and fight Dude. And I think then we got everything absorbed. I mean, we even nearly maxed out the Fire Edge. And it is maxed out because that is the last level of it that we're learning right now. Did I turn the battles back on? I think I am now. No, okay, I thought these were boss people, but they might be on the other side then. Oh well, no worries, we're still going to attack them. My commentary has gone completely to humming again, I apologise. Hurricane Cut. There are a few moves better than that in the game, actually. Especially for that few points, anyway. Regular and... yeah, it's no point in using healing abilities on Lexus. He doesn't heal very well. Could I go showing out of darkness now? Okay, that seems like a worthy objective. So we're going to attempt to show Outer Darkness. Slade evades. Okay. Absorb. As long as the Slade doesn't get hit. Right. Outer Darkness. All enemies lose a load of HP, and Slade gains. Slade loses some as well. Alright, well, that wasn't quite what I was planning. I think we are done searching the cavern, actually. Ah. Where's the girl? The girl has been sentenced to death by the Blanesera. Do not interfere in this affair any further, or your fate will be the same. Despite the fact we've just killed a load of Blood Lyn, I'd imagine they'd be after us anyway for that, but what's our crime? It is no one's place to question the ruling of the Blanesera. Sorry, but I'm questioning it. I won't be a dog led on a leash like you. Die then. Elite Blood Lyn, regular Blood Lyn, and veteran Blood Lyn. So now we're fighting their elite. At this point, we need to get Slade up in the man. Yeah, we've already taken loads of damage that turn. Right, take on the. Yeah, we'll kill the. We'll try to kill the elite first, since we've already made a start. In the meantime, we're going to switch to Loner because Slade is going to need a quick rejuvenation here, especially the amount of damage he's taking. Okay, Hurricane Cuts. Let's hope for some Rejuvenate 2. Oh, excellent. Right, so we now have a recovery phase. Let's quickly draw up another one. In the meantime, absorb. Right, attack, and we'll go with... Actually, just attack him. 47, 40, 27. Yep, prone is worn off, so Hurricane Cut. In the meantime, go Rejuvenate, 38 back. See, great little ability, and you can gain mana while doing, well, gain aura points while doing it. Right, so Elite's still, Elite is locked out at the very least. Switch to Cruel and Unusual. Right, regular Blood Lyn then next. Destructive Wave and Resists. Right, attack, and Rejuvenate. Just you to go. And yeah, I've just noticed. Absorb. And hopefully you should survive this turn, Rhue, so yeah, definitely now. Right, all out attack then. Victory is ours! 14 CTP, and Fire Edge has now maxed. I hope Kloe is alright. They've heard her, I'm going to be pissed. Because clearly, you need to tease her yet. I don't know. Call her a ditz again. Do it. Rhue? Are you alright? I think so. Good. I was a little worried. This is pathetic. Kloe, why do they want you dead? What did you do? I just don't get it. I don't know. Blood Lyn always have a reason. The same reason every time. It's just because the Blenissera said so. Rhue, they didn't come just for me. They got a larger prey in mind. What do you mean? They're after Traziun. Traziun? If they were after Traziun, why didn't they just let him walk around Madeline? I think they're planning to kill him after he wins the tournament, during his coronation. I'm gonna be so sure that he'll win. And why would they want to kill him so badly? You know something about it. Tell me. No. Traziun is the only one who would know for sure. You'll have to ask him yourself. Ah. Rhue, I've got to get going. Something has kind of come up. Okay, I understand. See you later then. Feel the hate. Could you get me untied, Rhue? I've got some things that need to get done today. Alright. Now, depending on your relationship with Kloe at that stage, that conversation goes any number of ways. I've got a lot going on, so this is going to be short. And Trago has need your services tonight, something pretty important. It is his request that you get your butt over to the main plaza immediately. Any questions? No? Good. And it's nice to meet you too, Stuiko. Or Stoiko. So, why are the Blood Lyn poised to make a move? I'd imagine that you already know why. Yes, you've known who I am since almost the very beginning, haven't you? Since the lead. Didn't take too long to figure it out. I knew I'd seen you before. After all, you did save my life a long time ago. You're the one who pulled me out of the river and took me back to Delhara. I've nearly forgotten that. Didn't realize that was you.
Yes, it was me. But I guess you're better known because you're one of the two. You rebelled. You ran away from the Blood Lyn.
I didn't run away, and I don't think the other person did either. I just decided that my time would be better spent elsewhere. If I had run, I would have died. It's impossible to run from the Blood Lyn. You have to be smarter than that.
Things aren't looking too good for me.
The other one is here in Estrada, but I'm sure you already knew that as well.
Yes.
You like him, don't you?
Yes.
I only spent a little time around him, but he seems alright. There's something more to him than there first appears to be. Now, who are they talking about here?
I don't think he wants to be around me.
Oh well, I doubt I can help you with that.
It's nice to see you again, Rhue.
Nice to see you too.
Have you had any luck with your search?
Kinda. I think I might be getting close to actually finding something out. I'd have to do one or two little favors for some people.
I hope things go well for you. Like I said before, I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for the love of my life. Honestly, life would be a bit of a nightmare if you didn't have someone who loved you. A mother, a father, a spouse. Everyone needs someone. That's all that really matters in the end. You think so? Yes, because eventually everyone loses any value the rest of the world might have seen in them. That's kind of a bleak outlook, I know, but it's true. You could be famous, loved by thousands and thousands, but it won't last for very long. You could be young and attractive, the girls might be lining up at your door. But even that fades away as the rigor of age set in. Perhaps only those who die when they are young really achieve eternal youth. I've realized as I've looked around that most people don't even know what love is. It isn't the pitter-patter you feel in your heart when you look at someone you're attracted to. That's just a small, insignificant part of it. Love is better than that. But why am I lecturing you? I think you already know.
No, I enjoyed hearing what you had to say.
Thanks. I've got to go now. It's getting late and my love will be worried if I don't return home soon.
Have a nice night.
You too.
Oh, nothing. Yeah. Enjoy a little conversation, Rhue? Don't answer that. You're being very, very short at the moment, aren't you? Because guess what? What? We're following her.
What for?
Don't ask questions, but I'm sure you'll figure that one out on your own very soon. Now don't mess this up. So we're following the old lady I've been talking to, are we? That's locked, by the way. Let's talk to these people. I don't... Well, why not? I mean... Oh, you're not allowed to talk to people. Oh, now he accepts that we'll get rest. Okay, so we got this way. Way to go, you lost her. She went into one of the buildings around here. Question is, which one? I think I know. Keep quiet, I'm trying to think. Stoico, it's gotta be the house with the flowers. That's what I was just about to say. Now, I'm gonna need to bust down the door to see, door if it's locked. Wonderful. And now for something completely different.
Johnny, you gotta pee in that there bucket right now.
I don't wanna pee in the bucket. Johnny, if you don't pee now, you'll wet the sheets again like last night. Do you understand, Dunn? Only little babies wet the bed. Don't want to be a little baby, do you? I want to pee outside.
Hun, animals pee outside. Big grown-up settlers pee inside.
Do you hear? Oops. Sorry, ma'am. We're with the newly formed lace prevention team. Officers no lace here, so we'll be leaving. Bye. Yee! Johnny, come here this instant. Meanwhile, of course, the man in the house is just sleeping it away. Oh dear. And he winds up me. Well, that was productive. I see you bummed a cheap bottle of wine. Cheap? No, my boy, this is only moderately priced in stores. just making the best out of your little slip-up. My slip-up? Who said the house was the one with the flowers? You said you said you're about to say that. I'd argue with you further, but time is short. This time I'm just gonna have to pick the lock. This may take some time. Obviously, he's not a grandmaster lockpicker. Doesn't look like she's around. It's as I expected. As he expected? We're gonna search all the rooms. There's a secret passage around here somewhere. This is getting weird. Now, I can guarantee you it's probably behind the bookcase. All secret passages are behind bookcases. Always. So, we're gonna do a load of random things in order to get to the secret passage, but we will do most of that next video. But first, let's look at the mirror. Yes, it's a mirror. Apparently that's not one of the mirrors which has a count on it. But anyway, until next time.